All right, what we are going to do is we are going to look at a concept called molar mass. And no, this isn't like molar, like the back of your teeth molar, although some people equate this to pulling teeth. This is what molar mass is, right? It's the mass of a mole. And the reason we're talking about this today, the reason you had your bell ringer today, is molar mass is calculated just like formula mass. So because we set it up, right, we set up the definition that 1 mole of carbon 12 equals 12.0000 grams, then we also set it up, right, that 1 mole of carbon is equal to 12.01 grams. Now, where do I get 12.01? Well, that comes off of the periodic table of the elements. That's the pitote. That's right, it comes off of the pitote. So to find molar mass of something, for example, if I want to find out what 1 mole of hydrogen dihydrogen monoxide, aka water, or hydroxylic acid, or it's got a lot of different names to it, all we got to do is we calculate that just like we would calculate formula mass. So there are 2 hydrogens there, so 2 times 1.01, which we get off the periodic table for hydrogen if you look at any periodic table. And by the way, if you need a periodic table, right, all you got to do is go into Google Chrome and go to ptable.com. You can use that periodic table if you want. There's hydrogen right there. The problem with this periodic table, of course, is that hydrogen has 3 decimal places. Remember, you only need 2, so we can round that to 2 decimal places and we get 1.01. If you use my periodic table that I handed out, that you maybe printed out, it's already rounded to 2 decimal places, so 2 thumbs up on that one. But anyways, back to this. We've got 2 hydrogens, so that's 2 times 1.01, plus there's only 1 oxygen, so 1 times 16.00, which is what we find on the periodic table for oxygen. So that means that water is 18.02 grams in 1 mole. So some people like to take that and they like to divide both sides by mole. And we get, divide by mole, and we get that the molar mass, so you'll see a lot of people who write this out and they'll say the molar mass of H2O is 18.02 grams per mole, because it's grams over mole, right? The moles over on this side cancel out. You're left with grams per mole. I don't like to write it out this way. I don't like this. I feel like this tends to be a little more confusing, especially in the math that we're going to do. So I tend to stick to this equality right here, like this equality. 1 mole equals that many grams. Oops, I left out, I just now realized, we look back up there, I left out the carbon. Don't forget that that was grams of carbon. That's only true for carbon, right? For water, it's something different. And that's kind of fun. So we're going to use this math, and we're going to add that to the math that we did last week, and you do a little more complicated stoichiometry.